Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Keita, keeping it real with Keita, your girl. She's in the house. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I just got a busy evening trying to hurry up and get some stuff done. Um, um, Trying to cook at the same time. So excuse me for being a little bit late. But just waiting on everybody to come on in here. Give it a few minutes so people will start joining. Got a few nice topics today. Just a busy day. I went back to work. I had the weekend off. It was my daughter's birthday, and we spent it together for her birthday. Hope she enjoyed her birthday. Happy birthday, Kamora. She's a big 1'9" this year. She's a big 1'9", and we just spent the weekend, her and her friends, and she got to do some things. I was with her Saturday and Sunday, so um, hopefully she got to enjoy her time, for her birthday. And then went back to work today. It was cool. Um, Busy day, real busy day, and then my youngest, she's about to start school, so she had first day of going back to school and getting her stuff done, getting her school schedule, taking her ID picture, and trying to figure out. So once I got off, I went back up her to the school to try to help her find her classes because she was in the freshman center last year, but now she'll be in the high school side. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more bigger, and she really has to really find her classes. She'll have to be all over the place. So hopefully she'll get used to it, though. She will over due time. So she has 3 more years. Wait, I can't wait. So 3 more years. She's a sophomore now, and then she be a junior, then a senior. So let's go on to get her through this, push her on through there. So that was my day, and then I decided to cook. So that's my day. Been busy all day today. I got some decent topics I want to talk about today. The video that the police released, the webcam of the Sonya Massey, that incident that happened in Illinois with the police officer Sean Grayson, and then also talk about Biden and him backing out the race and him endorsing Kamala Harris, and your thoughts on that. And then the last topic is about how a German woman is basically saying that women, black women, are no competition to her. So we got some good topics. We're gonna talk about it. If y'all coming in, thanks for coming in. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe, share the video out, please. Hit the like button when you come in. And let's go on and talk about this. So I won't be talking to myself. So if you could put something in the comments when we get to talking about these topics, that'd be great. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes before I actually get to talking about it. I hope everyone had a great day today. It's Tuesday, and I hope you had a good day. Just a great day. So gonna get this rolling. I'm trying to hurry up. So thanks for coming in, everyone. Thanks for coming in. You come in, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and share the video out, please. Sorry for making so much noise. But I'm just waiting. I got a guest coming in. I'm waiting on her to get in. Um, Maybe two, but I know one for sure. So we'll see if he peeps in. So we'll see. But I hope everyone had a great day today. Um, how was your evening? Someone could let me know how their evening was or their day. You know, how is your evening? So just let me know. I'm still working on trying to do the video share, like the whatever it's called. I'm still working on that, so I'm gonna get it together. Hopefully by next week, I'll have it where y'all able to see the video actually from my screen. It is a way to do it. I've been looking at it. I just got to study a little bit more and practice testing on my way of doing it. So we're gonna get that together. That way, I'm trying to upgrade, be a little upgrade. Keeping it real, just trying to do her thing. Let's see. Here she go. So Natalie is coming in to the studio. Welcome.
Hi. Good evening. Good evening.
I have to turn my stuff up. Can you hear me okay? I
Yes,
do
can you
have-
hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
All righty. How was your evening? I know you tired.
It was great. Great. I am tired. We're getting ready to leave in the morning. So, yes, I'm a bit yeah, I'm past tired, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. You better make sure as soon as you get off, you get some sleep. We're gonna go to sleep. You got everything packed away?
I got everything. I can keep on thinking of stuff I can add, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna refrain from that. So, yeah, I think I'm about ready.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. So, um, just make sure you got everything done. Try to get some sleep early. I know that's easier said than done because I'm never sleepy
Yes, you
before
know.
the day of the trip. So I'm gonna try to get you a little bit of rest because I got to get up early.
We do, and we got a long day. After we get off, call me because I think I still need to check into the hotel. You know this new stuff and
Okay.
uh-huh.
Okay. Alrighty. So I was letting them know we got some good topics today. We're going to be talking about the Sonya Massey incident with the police officers from Illinois, and I got some footage. Of course, it's going to have to be ghetto, but I'm gonna just have to show it from my phone again today. And then the talk about a little bit about Biden and Kamala. So, and then talk about the German woman who said black women is not a competition for her, basically. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna go and get into it. Um, I guess we're gonna start off with breaking news with Biden. President Biden, he has backed out of the presidential race for 2025. He has backed out of it and he has decided to endorse Kamala Harris, his VP, as the president for the running mate for next year. The story is big. You hear soon as they announced her, you hear all the backlash, you hear stories coming up about her and things that happen. A lot of people, you have a few that are for her. She is getting a lot of endorsements, but you have some that are totally against her and don't believe in what she believes in. So we're going to start with Biden first, though, because Um, how you feel about him dropping out of the race and what you think the motive behind it was?
We waiting on them or you waiting on me?
I'm waiting on both of y'all. Somebody say something.
Somebody say something. Okay. Well, I don't mind going ahead. um, I honestly think it might be because he's ill. I really truly do. You looking at him and what you've been seeing the last couple of weeks, every time you see him, it is something going on with him. It appears to be health wise. His health is not. So I think maybe enough people done voice those concerns that might be why he decided to bow out graciously versus being kicked out. That'd be a whole lot better. Go ahead and let it do it on your terms. Bow out.
Thanks for coming in, Shanita. She said, old, old, old. They all old, Nita. All of them. So, yeah, I kind of agree with that. But I also go like a step further. I think it is because of that, but how everything is playing out with that, because he was so adamant that he was not going back out of the race. He was so adamant, and he did say the only way he would if his health issues caused him to. But when he did the debate with Donald Trump, uh, a lot of people was not happy behind that. And with that being said, a lot of them felt like he should have, stepped down then. I feel like he is older. I feel like he's tired. He looks like he's tired, and he looks just like he mean and be ready to go off on somebody. But I just wonder, is it like another agenda behind it?
Well, we are talking about the United States, so that's very well possible. That's very well, you got a 9 out of 10 of that being it. So I mean, at this point, nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me. I do this to gain everybody attention over here. Then I can slide in and do the other.
Yeah.
Always, the hand's
Mhm.
quicker than the eye. So
Yeah,
show them this by we do that.
that is so true. That is so true. So we will see. So, what is your thoughts about Kamala being endorsed and stepping up to be the next president?
Hmm. It would be better than that other one. How much I don't know. It would be better than that other one. Um, the criminal, the bully, but how much we as a people of color, you keep telling people over and over and over and over and over, get on board. You need to pay attention. You need to make moves. Check the ones who are paying attention, and you can't blame them, but they're really more invested in their own agenda. Here we still got people shooting over neighborhoods which don't own nothing.
Yeah.
You don't even own a house in the neighborhood. You shoot no that. Come on, we wake up. It is. It's not cute to be stupid on purpose or to play dumb. It's not cute. So I mean, we got to do better. And some people are just stuck in a certain mentality,
A lot
you
of them.
know, because they don't want to do the work. Too much giving, much is requested,
Yeah,
required.
required. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people, that's it. They don't want to do that. We, and we have to look at it and tell the truth, not in a demeanor of just trying to dog somebody out, but sometimes you got to have the truth. We can't kid, because I mean, with everything else is going on, when, and
Yeah,
they don't get it, they don't get it. When then we can't be mad at anybody else when they say things like, why should we worry about Black Lives Matter? You don't. You people don't. I,
yeah,
I, I mean, I got no argument for them.
yeah, exactly. That's
You
true.
you keep saying because they a victim. Well, when we gonna get out of victim mentality and stand up? And then, I mean, but the thing being too is you learn from what you see and be around. You got a lot of people who are in positions that can help the other person, and you could teach them. You teach a man to fish, that's better than having to buy him a fish sandwich every day. But you got too many gatekeepers. That crab mentality. We got to realize it's real. It's not just talk.
Exactly. It's real. And I agree with that 100. I just feel like everybody should do their research when it comes to this. Everybody needs to vote. If you're not happy with her running, if you're not happy with Trump going, don't feel like you don't have to vote. Like, I don't know who to pick, so I'm not going to vote. Do your research and vote anyway. We need everybody's vote, whichever way this turns. You need everybody's vote. Every vote counts. I don't care what they tell you. Every vote counts. So just do your research on it. I know just dealing with her being a woman and this world in a man society, they don't like for her to step up and be a president. They feel like women are too emotional. They think off of emotion, not action. Um, and it's basically still a lot of men feel like it's still a man's world. Like women shouldn't have certain roles, and being a president is one of them as well. And don't just be trying to vote because y'all feel like she black. Do go into it deeper. People, oh, she black. I'm a vote for it. That's what I did with Obama. So look more into the story. Look more behind the scenes of what's going on. Either way, whoever gets in office is still not going to be what y'all think it's going to be. It still take laws that needs to get passed and changed for we as a people could have a better economy. So if those laws don't get passed, then we screwed anyway. Because they just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's like a teeter totter, like a ping pong thing. They go back and forth. So vote and make sure y'all pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes. Don't let it be a distraction to y'all. Pay attention what's going on. Go out there and vote. That's all I'm gonna say on that. You got something else to add? Nita, you want to say something? Nothing to say?
Sometimes we have to start small, but we don't have to stay small.
No.
And you need to get a more clear understanding. Now, Google will tell you everything. There's no reason that you can't Google. Almost everybody got a phone that'll do that. And uh, arm yourself with knowledge. Knowledge is the power, but you need to make sure that you voting and you putting the right people in
Yes.
office, in starting at home with your senators and your state representatives. Make sure that they addressing bills and concern that protects you, each
Yeah.
and every one of us, to protect our kids. I don't want it's too many of them. They going out and everything. It's like if you are an officer or somebody quote unquote of authority, you can almost anything under the sun can be done to us people of color.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And society will say, well, they probably was a drug dealer or a drug head or a gangster. So that makes it okay. Um, you know, so we got to start somewhere. And it ain't everybody else's problem. It's all of our problem. In all honesty, it's all of our problem.
Yeah.
And to be steady crying, they doing it. You're not doing nothing. And just even with like polices, most cities, and especially metropolitan cities, you look at the police force and the sheriff department, it ain't a lot of us. But then you got to start with your kids that, okay, if that's what they want to do, that's the kind of career. You don't stand behind somebody because of a oath for the people in blue. If you doing dirty, I'm telling, ain't no way we can go out here every day and I see you out overtly being discriminatory and treating people bad and doing this and not say nothing. Now,
Mhm.
power is in numbers. Power is in number. I don't care if it's a gang behind hiding behind a badge or it's the 46th Street, whatever gang.
Yeah.
It ain't right. And until we start standing up for ourselves, and it don't make sense, it's sad. In certain neighborhoods, you call the police, you waiting 30 minutes if more, or the ambulance. But in other neighborhoods where they trying to get us out of, and they doing a good job, we're at it. Uh, they there in less than 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They right. You call. The dispatcher got all my information, but then you want to come at me. But that's our fault too. When we don't stand up, we don't do nothing, we don't make people accountable.
Yeah.
And then you get the few that might get into politicking and this, that, and then they bought out. They sell everything they've been standing for. They sell it. They turn into sellouts. Okay, we're gonna let this one ride for that. No, no.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's about it. That's about it on that.
Yep. So I agree. Just go vote, people. Vote. Get out there and vote. Make sure y'all vote. It shouldn't be no excuse. Go vote. Regardless if you don't like none of them. Vote. Vote for the liberal. I'm just joking. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna move on. So we're gonna talk about this Illinois thing. You were able to get a chance to look at the video for that one.
I did.
Okay, so I'm gonna show two videos that I seen on this one. Um, about the video of what happened. The officer, his name was Sean Grayson, from Illinois, and what the background of the story was, she called them out. She felt like it was an intruder outside of her house, so she called the police out, and she wanted to just have them check, so that when they came, they did check around the property. They didn't see anybody. Um, Kind of looked like she did have mental issues. I know somebody brought that up, like as um a topic, like she could have had mental issues according to how her house was, and she didn't really talk like she did. Maybe she did hear something outside, so that's why she ended up calling the police. I'm not sure why they end up coming in the house. I haven't seen footage of that yet, so I'm gonna just show footage. If you're looking at this, it is showing some violent things, so um, just make sure I'm just giving a warning. Anything I show is against education purposes only. So, so I have to put that disclaimer out there, um, just in case. So let me get this video pulled up. I'm still trying to figure out still why they end up in the house. I'm not sure. Some of it's still not making sense to me. I wish I had the whole clip of everything. The the officer that did the actual shooting, He didn't have his body cam on, but the other officer did. So they have footage from that. The officer did lie in the video. He lied. She was not. I kept looking at it all day. Somebody was saying that she poured out the water when she said, I rebuke you. I heard like sting, but I really didn't see the water actually going out. Hey, Mother, thanks for joining us today. And so I'm gonna play the video so y'all can see it, and then we could go from there. Just give me y'all thoughts on it. I just think the story's messed up. He did get charged, which he needed to, because this didn't happen so many times, and you scared of hot water that she was not even thinking about pouring on you. It's crazy to me. It's hot water. You done shot this lady in her face, in her head. It's hot water. Y'all are officers, 2 officers that's in there, even if it was a mental health issue. Y'all don't do anybody else like that. But when it comes to blacks, it's always a worse situation that comes apart. So we're going to look at this video first. Then I got 2 of them to show you. I'm going to show you this one first, and we'll talk about it.
Oh, it hurt you. You told us. Okay. So what'd you hear?
Somebody outside my house. I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard. We didn't see nobody. So nobody's out here. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to text.
Massey.
Yeah, I need that. Make things so much easier. I just driver's license will do, and I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
What paperwork? What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID. And then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it real quick. Before they even came in the house, he asked her, was she doing okay mentally? What gave him a reason that something was actually wrong with her when she called the police and nothing was out there?
That's it. But that's it. I mean, okay, and I don't have a problem asking if you think it might be, but really all her pertinent information. She the lady in that house. She came to the door. Y'all said everything y'all checked out. Nothing was there. Really, you could have left.
You could have left. Exactly. Wasn't no need to go in the house.
No reason whatsoever. But even if they were doing it, say, quote unquote, for a wellness check, it should have never ended up there based on what I seen in the video.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Somebody's also sending me a message. Here go.
1 second.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
All right. Let me see. Where you going? Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I swear to God, I'll shoot you in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot!
15 shots fired.
Shots fired! Drop the pot!
He was way over there at the stove.
Yeah.
1078.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
Drop your headshot. Yeah, sure, you're done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God.
Yeah, I'm not taking bullet out of her head. Hey, look, it came right to her feet, too. God damn it.
Yeah, water would be coming after you shot her in the head.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah.
With a pot in her hand.
good? All right. Well, ready? What else do we do?
She's still gasping a little bit. We got anything else coming? You want to hand me another rag up there? Up there, to your right. Right there.
All right. I'm not even gonna waste one of that stuff then. You want to run down real quick?
Nope, not yet.
All right. House is clear. She was the only one.
Where's the gun?
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah.
To reduce fat from your abdomen.
Okay. So that's the first video. And that's the first video. And one thing, he knew she was about to go turn the water off because he said we don't want to fire.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one. Then when she said I rebuke you, and she said it twice, he got mad. Maybe story was he didn't understand what rebuke mean. Maybe he don't go to church, maybe he don't believe in God. But he felt like it was a threat. Rebuking, throwing water is two different things. So I don't know what he was thinking about when she said that. And then he also said, put it down or I'm going to shoot you in your face.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked and she seen the guns pointing at her, but she ducked. She's trying to duck down. It's not like she was going to pour the water on them. She ducked down. They started shooting at her. This is I know they were saying earlier that he was stopping the other officer from trying to, help her. I finally just heard it because I tried to listen to it again earlier, but I was working. So now I just finally heard it when he was saying it's no point.
Right. It's a headshot.
Yeah. So he could have done something. He talking about, well, that's their job. Well, it shouldn't have been your job to sit up there and take action and start shooting at a innocent woman that only has a hot boiling water. And you heard the other officer that came in there was like, where's the gun? She didn't have a gun. He said, oh, she had boiling water. She was about to throw it on. The video shows you that she was not about to throw it on him, which is crazy. So things like this, I just feel like the officers go above and beyond. She was not a threat to you at all. This has to stop. This really has to stop. And for anybody to take up, like you said, with the oath or whatever, or agree with the officers on stuff like this, it needs to be a change because it's always something. And then they don't realize, like, they go overboard with this. He needs to be charged. He needs to never get his job back, ever, because he was wrong for what he has done. She was a female, innocent female. She probably did have mental issues, but she was not a threat to them at all. And
yes, she was. Let me tell you why.
because she was Black.
That's it. That's why I say we as a people, we need to wake the hell up. Quit acting like an ostrich. Ostrich could bury their head and think whatever's going on gonna bypass them.
Mm-hmm.
It don't. And then we get for our people who do get above a certain dollar, or they get to live in another neighborhood, they forget where they started off, and they're looking down, and them and they. And it's like, hold it. You. Because the same thing happened to this boy out here just trying to make it home from school, who the debate club get killed by the police, and happened to yours. When you get pulled over, and then you realize you're not, it don't matter where your address is. To me, to one of those type of officers, and you have to be for real and recognize we have racist.
Your phone is breaking up a little bit.
We have the racist police in every genre, in politics, in police, judges, senators, and they're getting voted in. That's a no nonsense thing.
Yeah.
Then police my neighborhood with polices that look like me, but also make them accountable for their bullshit.
Yes, that's true. Excuse her language, but she's
Sorry
right.
about yeah.
She's right. They need to be accountable. So that's one part of the video. I'm about to show you the second one. This is a little disturbing too, but let me see. I thought I did it first. I mean, and he was just really rude in this one.
Came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here. All right. And that's where he's landed.
Wake up now.
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
I need to get them around the house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it. Anything else, Oscar?
Me? Oh, I didn't know what happened. Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Who's got tape?
I think I got a roll.
They got something coming up.
You got enough? If not, I got a roll. No running across the front here. Where do you want it? Just around the house. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water.
Okay, so that was basically it. Like I said, he was lying to the other officers. That's not exactly what happened. He should have told the truth. He did not. And if any officer that backs him on this, and I know that's your partner or whatever, but he was wrong, and y'all shouldn't stand for what he's done, especially if y'all know it's not. Especially the officer that was with him that know what actually happened because he was there as well. So the other ones really don't know. They just going by what was said. So I mean, you do. That's just like the movie Blue Black Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese them in it. That was a good movie, and it had so many corrupt officers in that movie. So just prayers for her family. Her family did reach out to civil rights attorney after the video was released, Ben Crump. So hopefully the family gets some justice behind this story, which is such a sad story. Another Black one is gone to senseless police criminal activity, violence behind a police officer. So let me see. Hopefully she has family members coming forward to sue him. Yeah, they are they hired the civil rights attorney. So hopefully they will get something and they get the justice that they need. It's not going to bring her back, but something needs to be done behind this. Condolences to her family, to the Massey family on this. So sorry for the lost. I just see Illinois, Chicago has a lot going on. It was another story that I heard that happened there too, but it's just a lot going on, especially in Chicago. I don't know what it is. So condolences to her family.
Do you know what part of Illinois she was in?
I don't yet. I just know they said Illinois. I have to look it up and see if it gets a part of Illinois she was in. Let me see. I'm trying to see real quick. Yeah, so they do. And this is why people feel like they want to get rid of the officers, which I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying they need to do better at when it comes to dealing with situations like this, welfare checks, whatever the case may be. They need to get better at it. If you're scared of doing your job, don't go do it. Because shooting somebody just because it's not the right thing to do.
That right there.
It's too many people. Oh, this is the wrong one. That was Biden gave a statement. Nope, I don't know yet. I have to see what part of Illinois. So anybody else know what part of Illinois it was? It just says Illinois police officer. That's all it says. So not sure on that. And that's it on that. Just condolences to her family and get the justice they need. And they need to start holding these officers accountable for the things that they do, the actions that they take. Once again, it's the laws. We got to get these laws put in place so we could get some things changed. Y'all got to start somewhere.
Correct.
United we stand, divided we fall. Stand somewhere, stand for something, or fall for anything. Okay, so that's it on that one. Just to get those stories out the way, we're gonna go on and talk about this German lady trying to tell Black women they are no competition for her when it comes to dating the Black men. So let me get this video together. It would have been good to have a male in here on this. We could probably touch back on it again when it comes around. Let me see. Okay, here's the video.
Out there for me, but let's just look at it objectively. You had this ad, I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average Black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before and somebody completely new. And let me tell you, the moment I stepped into that man's life, he really didn't know how to deal with my femininity because I was not loud. I was not screaming. I was not trying to, be louder than him. I didn't interrupt him because that's not something that I learned from home. If somebody would speak, and especially a man, you would let that man speak and then you would listen and then say whatever you have to say, right? So I was clean. I cooked. He didn't know what it was when a woman is actually in the room asking him, like, do you want something to drink? Before I got myself something to drink. Do you want something to eat? Before I started to eat my food, I would ask him, do you want to have a bite? I would come out of nowhere and just have a fruit bowl and just offer him some fruit. He didn't know none of this. So my husband, back then boyfriend, really thought this was a dream come true. He didn't already knew I had him because there was simply...
Okay. So I guess she's really trying to say there's no competition because of the things that she's done of getting him when he was a boyfriend to a husband. Um, I know on another video she was saying she already did a lot of things for him, so he wouldn't be competition to any other woman. She went out and bought, trips and gave him all kind of stuff. I guess basically to keep him. So she's basically saying this is things that a modern woman needs to learn how to do, or a black woman don't know how to do, and this is what they need to do to keep a black man. That's my thoughts. That's
Was
my,
she? Was she? Is she white?
she's German.
Is she a black German?
No, she looks white.
Okay. Um. Well, I mean, that's her opinion, and I'll give her that. Everybody's entitled to that. But I'm going to just venture out and say, if it's somebody that she has, it's probably somebody that I wouldn't want anyway. And
Exactly.
if you're doing, I don't care what color you are, if you're doing all that, buying and this and that, you can say to make sure nobody else is competition for you. Well, go ahead, have at it. Because I definitely, I wouldn't be. But like I said, I don't want to. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, that's it. I'm not a competition. That's irrelevant. I could care less. And your statement to me is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that. I agree with that. I mean, because just by some of the stuff that she was naming off and that she do, who say that a black woman don't do that for their man when it comes to fixing food or whatever it may be? Who say that a black woman don't do that? Um, I don't think that. I just feel like whatever's for her is for her. Like it don't have to be for nobody else. If he like her, he like her. Hey, it is what it is. And when it comes to any other race, I'm quite sure some of them do their husband like that. Some of them probably don't. So she got him, sweetie. You could keep your man. Ain't nobody got to sit up there and go above and beyond to even get him. If it clearly, if you feel like it's a competition, why would you want your husband to be some type of competition? Why would we be in competition with your husband anyway? I mean, I know it's other girls out here. If he gonna talk to him, he gonna talk to him. Period. But it just didn't make sense to me for her to even come out saying that. Period.
She probably found an ad or article that was buku 30 years old and went jumping off of that. We don't. I'm just saying for most of the ones that I do know, and I ain't knocking interracial relationships. If that's what you like, that's what you like. But please don't get it twisted. I mean, like I said, from 9 times out of 10, the man ain't nobody I would want. I mean, do your thing, baby.
Yeah.
So you're not telling me, first of all, you're not telling me how, what, or whatever. That's to me ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. I don't know about nobody else, but yeah, I mean, it might affect somebody else. It just wouldn't be me.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true. Not at all. So that's all of our topics today. On that, so that's all we have to talk about today. Thanks for the ones that came in and responded. I wish I had more feedback for me, which I don't. So thanks for coming in. Thank you, Natalie, for joining me. You make sure you get all your stuff done, get it packed away, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Will you be back Tuesday? You want?
Uh no, I'll get back probably after the show. Is that the 29th?
I don't know.
I get back on the 29th. It might be Tuesday. I don't
This
know.
Thursday. Oh, that's the 30th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the 30th. So,
Okay.
all righty.
Have fun. Be good. Vote.
Makita said she just wanted to hear herself talk. You're right. She did. She just wanted to hear herself talk. Ain't nobody giving her the energy. I mean, it was some people when she got feedback on the people that have said something, have commented on her post or whatever. She was like everybody keep commenting. Yeah, that's what she wanted. She wanted that type of reaction, but ain't nobody about to give her all that energy. You get who you get. It is what it is. So anyway, thanks everybody. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you, Natalie, for coming in. We will
You're
talk to you
welcome.
later. See you. Enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday. See you next time. Next Tuesday at 8 o'clock.
All righty. Peace.
Peace. Deuces.